Alright, today we are going to look at the fifth game between BLG and GENG in the quarterfinals. And I have to say, GENG, they choked quite a bit. I made like a little compilations of all the chokes in the series. But still, I think BLG did a lot of things right as well. And they understood their team comp and their win conditions much better, especially in game 5. We could see that really well. So yeah, I wanted to look at that a little bit. And a bit at the turning point of the match. So first of all, we have to look at the team comps and we have to see what they want to do. We can see BLG, a very straightforward team fighting team comp. They want to fight front to back and they want to win like that. And they scale really well in this aspect. While GENG, they have double TP against one TP, which is one of their advantages, and they have much stronger side laning with Akali and Na. So this is how they want to win the game and how they want to control the game. And yeah, now we are at this crucial point. They are 2k ahead right now, and they want to kind of set up a good side laning profile for themselves so they have a good position for objectives. So right now we can see they are starting to reset Akali and Na because they want to fix their lane assignments. Because in general Na wants to go against Rumble and Akali prefers going against Orianna. This is both better matchups for them. So this is kind of what they want to set up right now. This is why they reset and after they pushed in the waves. But there is one problem with that, and BLG already knows this. We can already see they are just going to play on 2 lanes right now and all going to are moving straight mid lane and one top lane, so they only play for this half of the map. Because they know, okay, now we have a little bit of a tempo advantage. We are a bit faster out of base and we can try to do something with that before Akali actually can pressure the second tier turret. It takes a bit of time. So this is kind of one of the crucial parts now of the game. And we can think about, okay, what does BLG want to do? They want to avoid this kind of side laning setup because they will just lose like that. So they just straight up, they start the Nashor, they don't care. They understand, okay, this is how we want to get the TP from Akali to kind of make it harder for them to play like this. This is why they started. They don't have good champions to do Nashor actually. If we look at it, they have like a Senna who has Umbreglaive, they have Orianna with Ludens, not even Liandry's. They don't have champions that do Nashor really quickly. So this is not realistic to finish it, but this doesn't matter because they only use it as a pressure objective to get the TP. Didn't work the first time, and now we can see GENG thinks, we are fine now. They tried it once, it didn't work, and now we can just go farm. So Vi goes like to farm the Krug camp here. I don't know why exactly she doesn't go to her owns, but okay. Chovy keeps the pressure on and tries to get second tier turret, and Kaiser goes for the Wolves camp, I can see. So yeah, this is what they are thinking right now, because GENG, the way they play, they always want to maximize farm, they always want to maximize their income. So this is how they usually play. That's why they also like these like 1-3-1 compositions where they can play on 3 lanes. But BLG doesn't care about all that. They don't want him to do that. So they just start the Nashor again. And now they have to respawn again, and it gets really annoying for GENG. And now they get the TP, which was their main objective. So they get their TP and now it gets easier to play this match. The outcome of this fight, it doesn't even really matter that much. We can look at it a bit, a really nice engage by Delight actually. But the outcome doesn't really matter. It can go like 2-4-2, 1-4-1, they can even lose slightly. As long as they don't just get aced, I think it's completely fine. They got what they wanted. They got the TP, and also what's really important, they didn't use any important summoner like all of their flashes. So all of their flashes are still up, Orianna TP is still up, everything is up. Like Orianna didn't go bot and then TP there or something, she just straight went there with the team. So now they are in a really good position. And if we go back a little bit, you can see they sacrificed quite a bit of gold for this play. They are now 3k behind, before that they were 2k behind. So they sacrificed 1k gold just to get the TP basically from the Akali, which is quite interesting. And yeah, they slightly won the fight, not too bad for them. And they got what they want. So we can go a bit further ahead. So now the fight is going to happen for the dragon, and GENG is a bit late right now. Because they just basically just respawned. and had to recall and all of these things, so they couldn't really use all of the advantage they had earlier with their gold lead and their TPs to set up good wave states to get a good position here. So actually BLG now has the better position, and their Rel is still there, like Kaiser is still somewhere there, Na is still in base without Naba, so their Vi is here, so they are not really in position at all. Meanwhile BLG is already much quicker, so this is already really good for BLG. And yeah, now I don't know why Chovy goes in there. I think it's way too early, nobody was in position. It also forces the TP from Na while he has no Mega Na built up, so it's just not a good fight at all, and you don't want to fight like this against this kind of team comp like BLG. So big mistake. And also, if we go back a little bit, what is Doran doing? He's not using his stopwatch earlier, he's not flashing anything, like what is this? I don't know, like he chokes a lot there. Also, just to be honest, just the engage by Chovy was really bad. This is not how you want to approach the fight, and they lose it right now. So they couldn't set it up really well because of the fight earlier from the Nasher, and they got a bit forced into this kind of situation. But also, I have to say, if we look a bit back at it, you don't want to play this kind of fight like this. If we compare this team comps, they are really comfortable here, BLG. They are really comfortable. They like to play like this, front to back, and fight like this. But GENG, they don't want to fight like this. What you want to do is you want to build a flank for the Akali to go from there. You want to play around your vision. So right now BLG has everything up. They know everything. They can see everything. This is really bad for GENG. So you want to work with flanks, you want your Akali to come from there, then you want your Na to hit his minions to get his Naba and to kind of get into a good position to then come over here and like try to threaten an ult or something like that. This is how you want to play the fight. You don't want to play just engage front to back and then no Naba, nothing, no vision, nothing. You can't really fight like this. So this was a really badly done by GENG, and this is the result. In the end, we can say BLG knew exactly how to play against GENG's team comp. They knew exactly what they want to do, and this all resulted in kind of GENG never really getting good, favorable game states for themselves and really playing to the advantage they have to the side lanes. They were always constantly pulled towards BLG and into situations that are really difficult for them to play. And then this all in the end resulted in this kind of team fight where they didn't have the positioning they needed and didn't have the setup they needed to actually win the fight or win the game. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to like, subscribe, whatever you feel like, and I will see you on the next one.